Yeah, we're just gonna. So we're back, and we're just gonna be. I am gonna just record straight into this one, like I said I'd probably do. I hope I saved. I'm pretty sure I saved. Professor Rasa. Okay, good. Yeah, and I just finished the True Cave Master. She's right here. Okay. Last time we figured out Sarasa is low friendship, and same with the roof girl, the weird science girl. Weird Science is a movie, isn't it? An old movie. Blind degree was science. It was kind of surprising. What was? You like those teenage feel-good sports movies? Man, I saw this too. I must have maxed her out in that 15 minutes when I had that video I recorded and then stopped. I should pick this one. It's the only movie we didn't have to wait in line for. Clever. It did teach a lot though. You like their attitude towards the sport and the way they put their heart in everything they do. Put all your passion into a single goal though, there are times when it's hard not to give up. Whoa, you and I were thinking the exact same thing. Practice isn't always about grace and beauty. Sometimes you need to get down and dirty and just give your full effort. It's easy to forget about that about ballet, but this movie really reminded me of that. And the importance of trying even when it looks like the situation's hopeless. You know, let's keep working hard, of course. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. I want to see if she even counts as a friend yet. No, she has the ring now, so she definitely does. Oh, we got a whole friendship with her to grind out, too. This means we're getting close, though, because I didn't check the intro of the front of the game. The main menu. I don't know if she's in the picture yet. So much I can't explain it. What are you up to? Oh, it's you. You remember how recognizing that I had fragments allowed me to form a fragment, yes. Still don't fully understand those feelings. In fact, the more I think about them, the more I recognize my ignorance. Honestly, I don't think anyone fully understands their feelings. Lots of feelings mixed together, it's hard to tell how you feel, and knowing isn't necessary enough to control them. That's unsatisfactory. Emotions are a worldly phenomenon, and by extension should be understandable. The brain generates new responses based on past stimuli, so if I can allow certain emotions to manifest, yay, maybe a good idea to research neuroscience to better understand human emotions. Hold on for a second. Research may be important, but only give you a clinical explanation. There has to be a better way to understand how emotions like joy and sorrow actually feel. There may be truth to that. Besides, my effort to research somewhat limits my time to delve into other fields. Makes sense. Still, understanding my own emotions seems more difficult than any other field of study. I've never thought about that seriously before, but now you mention it. By the way, you were gathering fragments, right? They could also be considered massive, powerful emotions. Which should mean you already know how to understand emotions, be they your own and others, correct? I think so. Stabilizing fragments is mostly just intuition. If I can learn your methods and maybe able to understand my own emotions on a deeper level as well, it would make my fragment even more stable, which would in turn benefit you. Methods to understand emotions, huh? Of course. Nope, having fun is bad. That's the wrong answer. Now we have to grind her even more. Rather relate to the people in my private life. This fun sounds even more difficult than understanding emotions. You have a point. It's just about all kinds of things. Nope, talk to people. Let's go to the fucking watch store and the tomb. You know, Yuri's gonna like the tomb at least. Poor Hinako can finally have a friend who gives a fuck about her stupid tomb. Oh, we didn't go to the watch store. It's the bag store. Anyway, it's so cute. I don't love the price though. It's giving me a sense of deja vu. There's always a reason expensive goods command their high prices. Not true. It's just capitalism. Capitalism is good, but doesn't mean the high prices have a reason other than the name on them. Could be the high cuisine choose garbage ship. I assume it's through the manufacturer's name. Okay. Bags with brand logos are way more expensive than ones without. I don't understand. It's not as two handbags perform different functions. It's like a silly quality. Besides, lots of people just want to show off their ranks. You know what? Hinaka called her out. It's completely nonsensical. Well, that's late stage capitalism for you. Consume product. Wait for next product to consume. right, somebody's in the school store too. Let's go. Okay, here's just gonna be spring. Alright, alright. I had fun. Invite me again, of course. Yep. We just gotta spam through her. Even though it's clearly a problem because now I have no clue when people will update with their stories. No. 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 Gimme. I want strawberry pudding. I should have got the yuzu apple or whatever. Pineapple, whatever the fuck it was. Because yuzu's my friend. I bought Ulos wet. Oh no, my friends grow up and I didn't grow up and I'm a loser. Oh no. Okay, hold on, I'll make you feel better. What are we here for? I know the story reason, I don't remember that. What's your name? Bane? I mean, Nako. I know, Bane. Bane, I'm blue, I'm Reflector. Dr. Pavalier. I'm Reflector. You're a big bear. He's blue balling lion, dude. He's blue balling. Burn, 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 burn. Tear Bane. Die. Dies. Disgust cream. Yeah, I remember I was saying like a few videos back, like eventually I'd kind of like to at least do a Atelier game on here. I love that series. It's pretty much my favorite series. You know, my favorite long-running series of games. Even though the games are mostly trilogies now, quadrilogies, whatever you call it. I don't know, 4 games. But like, you know, I think it'd be fun. I love those games. They're pretty much my favorite games. The real ones. So it's something I would like to record for myself, like everything else I'm playing. Just because you part ways doesn't mean you never got to spend time together. Something, something, blue, blue, blue. Blue, blue, blue. Interesting, I see. I have to keep the story composition in mind while heightening the tension towards the climax. Thank you for telling me your honest opinion. Okay. No topic.
何かするかな。
Hey, Cowrie. Can you recommend me any games? You sent me a few before, but I'm curious if there's anything else. Like this puzzle game, Horse Flies and Bees. Cowrie sent you an invitation. Full Metal RPG Full Metal RPG Alchemic Survivor. Full Metal Alchemy. Instead of okay. There's Friends and Family RPG. Pemajenga. This one's good too. Snacky fun, licorice step, easy control. Cowrie, hey, stop! With all these games, I don't know which one to play. With all these games, I don't know which to play. God, she keeps going. They just keep going. Jesus, I've not had time to read any of this. If there's anything in there like played, or if not, you don't have to. That's how games are. I see. Okay, I'll try them. Okay, Red. She just spams you because she wants her fucking. I had a friend who did that randomly. We used to play VR chat like every day. He was on constantly. He was one of my oldest friends on there. Both literally in terms of his age. He's in his 40s. And also just in terms of knowing him since I first started. And he's kind of weird. Like in a fun way, though. He's got a funny voice. Like the most southern accent possible. He's pretty fun. But then he stopped playing. I think he was simping on some married British girl who was really obnoxious, so I didn't visit him that much. And then she, I assume something happened because he just completely quit playing. He has not been on there in like fucking 6 months, maybe like once or twice in 6 months. Oh, but anyway, like he's like Cowrie, and that randomly, after ignoring me, ignoring his friends on there for 4 or 5, 6 months, he was like, "Hey, you want to play?" What was the game? That space one that still hasn't come out. That's got like $10 trillion of funding. I was like, I don't know, I guess at some point. He was like, well, if you sign up now, use this code. And I looked into it. And it was one of those referral codes. And he was going to get like $1 billion, jillion of in-game money for harassing his friends. That's what he contacts me after like half a year for, is to try and get something out of me. Rude. Made brownies. They're good, except they fuck my stomach up because I don't do good with that much, like big old. I cut them in a bad way. There's too much brownie per brownie. And then also, it's set on the box. I don't buy candy usually. I don't really eat candy much. But I had recently, when I went shopping, because I went shopping on a whim, which is really scary for me and kind of big. But it was very empty, and I really needed like milk and stuff. So I was just like, okay, I'm going to try to shop. Scary for me, very hard for me. I pretty much can't go outside during the day other than sometimes for like fast food or something on a drive-through. So it was really bad. Like it was, I don't like doing that. But I had to, and wasn't good, and it took me like forever. I'm still recovering from it. It's been like over a week now. Anyway, that's how agoraphobia works. It sucks. Kind of I'm not going to be doing that anytime soon again. That was not a smart decision. I still dealing with it. But make sure she's done. I saw a bag of peanut M&Ms, and I like peanut M&Ms, and I said, fuck it. And this brownie box said, oh, if you want to put like M&Ms on it, put them on before you bake. So I put some peanut M&Ms on there, and Don't put peanut M&Ms. Don't put anything on your brownies. Just make your brownies proper brownies. Because they sunk in while it cooked, and so there's just these deep holes with weird melted color in them, and the M&Ms taste like shit, and it made it not cook properly around those little spots too. The rest of the brownies taste really good though.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy. I never imagined we could karaoke together, Yuri. I heard that among the youth of this country, it's well-established communication. I don't want to do that to her. Wanted to experience the psychological effect of listening to each other's songs. Why not? You start by searching for the song you like, then press enter. Why? I don't understand. How is the score determined? I guess you might not be watching the thing. This has to be scoring here. Use your microphone. Point me for viewer log. Let's see how this goes. Why? This time's even worse than last. You know, Yuri, nobody's good at everything. Besides, look like you're having fun. Well, that may be true. I don't often sing by myself. I think it's fine. We're not professional singers or anything. As long as you have fun, it's okay. I see. I'm glad to hear you say that. But I refuse to leave without getting a high score. Let me keep going just a little longer. Well, I want to sing too. There might be a new episode of Lunchtime Radio because the nerd. Nope, it's usually again with 3,000. What high school girls say and do. Let's say and do day today. Yuzu for the fourth time. What do you call a large, stylish cat? A dandelion. Check your phone. Do you have the free space for free space? Oh, she's firing them off, folks. Let's see how long this train can run. Thanks for sharing. Is there anything you'd like to share with our listeners after all that? I'm totally filled with relief. I see. Sounds like you're the good girl. I announce this is my last appearance on the program. I was able to accomplish what I set out to do. What's about time for us to go? Bye, Yuzu. Bye, Yuzu. Bye, Yuzu. Ugh, I keep forgetting I can just go straight to the science club. I don't know. What? Oh. You star one being run, and tell your Sophie too. There is no run button in this game.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy, this is gonna take a while. A lot of talking. Oh yes, here we go. The tomb. With Yuri. Look up the hill. There's an ancient tomb. All graves like this tend to be pretty big, like the pyramids in Egypt. In ancient times, the size of a grave reflected the reach of one's power. Kind of ludicrous, if you ask me. The evolution of the funeral ceremony due to cultural or generational transitions is rather interesting, though. Perhaps you could take some measurements here to further research the subject. Hold on, don't you need permission for that? I mean, we are in a public park. In the modern world, barriers stand in the way of our intellectual satisfaction. Perhaps the ancients were freer. Well, it's kind of a romantic way to look at things. But I feel like if you were born in the pre-internet era, you would die within a week. No, she's not wrong. Oh, you're kid guy without a doubt. I was born in the pre-internet era, but with how my head became, how everything got, I would be fucked without the internet at this point. Very lucky. I was born without it, but I was born right when all that started to become a thing, once I got old enough. Perfect timing. Watch store.
Oh yeah.
Damn, it's moving so slow. Watch store. Nope, theater. Yes, this is it. Everyone's talking about this movie. The Deep Encounter. I see. A sci-fi film about people left behind on an unexplored planet. Not interested in movies based on fiction. Hey now, at least give it a chance. It's good to try new things. Unless you want to see La France, je sais. Deep Encounter it is. It was really good. The ending really got me thinking. Even in our darkest hour, there's still hope. There's still a future. No, there's something more important than that. Huh? In the movie, they were talking about a black hole and a wormhole, but first of all, and before that, there's no way they could have derived that solution from just an acceleration equation. Furthermore, it's hard to believe that such a rank amateur would, Yuri. Of course, when you start over and evaluate the initial equation. Yuri. What's the point in making a hypothesis to stop the foundation of an hypothesis? I'm not listening. I'm just got enjoyment. That's a good thing. Tired too. No.
Oh yeah.
Is it even moving up at all? Oh, watch store, watch store, watch store, watch store. Here we go, boys. Nope. Harry, what's got you so glum? I'm not glum so much as baffled by the very concept of an amusement park. What do you mean? These machines are both terrifying and tremendous. Why would someone deliberately scare themselves by riding them? That's the fun part. Perhaps something I'll never understand. Boogie Pop likes theme park. Well, she likes the carnival.
もう寝よう。
Morning, oh, zzz. No. Fucking don't turn it in yet.
Oh yeah.
It's moving. General store is not the watch store, guys. You've been to a general store, Yuri? And don't be absurd. You almost sound proud of that. Something about this place is very uncomfortable to me. Huh? It's too bright and there are many people inside. Somehow everyone seems like they're having fun. Makes you uncomfortable? Oh, what's this thing? It's a screen protector. I see. Your pick. It needs to be groceries. There are some groceries. It's Walmart.
Mo ne yo.
Lonely. I need to figure out where to spray this chair to make this stop happening every time I move forward and back on it. WD-40. Not sure where to put it. And also I don't want to smell that shit for all day while I'm sitting on it. Smell fucking lubricant all day. It's only when the film boys are here. What? I didn't say anything. Let's go somewhere.
Oh yeah.
We're here. We're here, boys. We did it. We're here. Sasha's really beautiful. I love it. I don't want the price tag, though. I can't afford that. There must be a reason to why this is so expensive. This appears to be an authentic Swiss watch. Its tiny body hides an unbelievable number of gears, each precisely tooled by hand. Though they may be made with the same stainless steel, the craftsman's passion toward quality makes a huge difference. I see, but expensive is expensive. Do you want it? If you're that interested. Whoa, you're gonna buy me this? I can't make you do that. I have found a part-time job on the internet that pays quite well, I'll have you know. Sounds kind of fishy. I'll pass. OnlyFans, Yuri, really? Even you? I might stop after maxing out Yuri for today. I really don't feel good.
おや
Too tired. A shrine. Here we are. You alright? I'm aware that I asked you. I'm aware that I asked you to take me here, but I didn't know it was this far. It's really close to our school. Are you getting enough exercise? It's not so much that I'm doing too little exercise, but that everyone else is doing too much. Sure, want to give praying a try? First, you look up the Torii Gate there and make a vow. Then you walk through it. And then you follow the pathway. Just be careful not to walk in the center. What's wrong with the center? That's where the spirits go. Only gods can walk in the center. Yeah, see, of the pathway or something. You have to behave a certain way too. Watch me. I see these sorts of formal rituals are rather complicated. Still, I enjoyed the air of serenity here. It feels like it's permeating my brain, awakening my consciousness. You're right. Shrines like these do have a particular atmosphere to them. I agree. And it's not too bad to go outside and get fresh air once in a while. Look forward to our next outing. Sure, anytime. I may actually just stop right now. My head is killing me now suddenly. I'm tired and falling. My head hurts. Shortest episode yet. I just can't. I can't keep going. Turning this off now. Fuck off.